Hey, what's up guys? It's Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show, and today we're going to do another quick tip. Today I want to talk to you guys about my camera mount. This is actually my Canon Vixia on a mount that I kind of built but didn't. I bought pieces. I bought the Z-grip. I bought this other piece that I told you in one of my other videos to buy, so it is not a waste. I'm not a big fan of this tripod, but I'm going to show you real quick with the tripod. The reason why is because it's just this piece to stop it. You know, you unscrew it and it doesn't get tight enough, and sometimes it flops. But with this, as long as you keep it balanced, it works pretty good. I'll show you what I mean. See, now you can, but if I try to keep it at that angle, I got to twist the hell out of it, and it feels like this plastic's going to break. And it just makes me a little nervous, but it's not a horrible tripod, and I like it because it does go 72 inches up, which I'm a tall guy, so it's really nice to have a tall tripod. Alright, so basically what I did here is this is a piece of wood, and then I mounted it to this, and then I got the Z-grip, and then that's the original side grip, and I'm going to put a description of all the pieces down below. So even my tripod, it's not my favorite tripod in the world, but it's pretty good and it's decently priced at Best Buy, so I'm going to put the link down below. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart, and I'm going to come back to you guys and show you how I put it together. I just want to share with you guys the reason why I have this in between this and this. So in order to access the battery, there's a button underneath. So if you have this mount the way that I set it up, it comes right out, and then you can put your new battery right back in. Now if you're using a single battery, I would just mount it right to this, but I don't. I use multiple batteries while I'm filming. Alright, so this is everything we have on the table here. You got your Z-grip, which is going to be the main piece right here. You got your tripod mount, which you could take the screw out of your tripod mount. Out of this one particular, it was underneath here, and there was a C-clamp on top. I just pulled the C-clamp out, and that exposes the hole, so that way you have the hole to be able to put your new screw through. The screw that's going to go through it is you're going to need this screw with a nut and a washer. And you can buy these at Lowe's, and this is what it is. It's actually a 1/4-20 by 3 inches, and that's what you're going to be looking for at Lowe's or Home Depot, and it should come with the little nut with it. Just try to find a wide washer that's in that same aisle. Just get a wide one that will fit this. That's basically what you're looking for. So then we have the piece of wood, which I messed up the paint job because I was working on it, with the hole in the middle. You got to find the middle, and I'll show you how to make that. And then we got the arm. The arm I told you I recommended. It's an L bracket just to put your shotgun mic or microphone or light onto your camera. We're actually going to use this as not only as an arm to use when you got the Z-grip, but we're going to use it as a lift so that way we can get the battery out. And then of course you got the Canon Vixia camera. Alright, so we're going to do this from an aerial view. We're going to start with the actual wooden plate. And all it is particle board. I had some basic particle board laying around. It's about 3/8 thick. Yeah, 3/8 thick, you can see there. And I cut out a piece about 6 5/8 by 4. So that's how I did this. After I'm done cutting, I measured it, and what I did was I tried to find the center, and how you do that is divide it in half. So 6 5/8 would be, half of that would be 3 1/2, roughly. Like I said, I'm not the greatest with math. And then going across half of 4 would be 2. So I almost got it right in the middle, but anyway, you want to try and center your hole, and then you just take a drill, center that right through there. Alright, so basically you need to make this. I rounded out the edges. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do after you have this set up is you're going to get your camera, and you're going to get your L bracket, and we're going to mount it right to the camera. And we're going to do it on the other side where the strap is, because you want to be able to open your door. I put it right towards the end because I don't want it to be unbalanced, and we just mount it like so. Screw it right in. That simple. Make sure it's kind of straight. Okay, so now we got this kind of setup. So that's the setup we have done so far. Then we're going to take the Z, and there's a little mount under here, and you're probably wondering why I just don't mount it to this. It's really shaky and it doesn't work out very well, and that's why I didn't do that, and that's why I made a piece of wood that would actually hold it. And we're gonna, if you see underneath there's a little screw hole on this mount that you'd normally put this right to your tripod, but we want to hook the Z mount to it so that way we can hook more components and it's more stable. That's why I'm not using this. If you remember my other videos, I had to put a piece of cardboard on one end because this was lopsided. This, because it's centered in the middle, will make it not lopsided and you'll have less problems. So this is all just to make the video straight. It's right towards the front, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera and we're going to mount it right from there. Make it nice and tight. Okay, so now that's mounted. You should have that set up so far. Z-grip, and now you're able to get out the battery right there. That's the biggest important part, is just to be able to get that battery out. Okay, so now moving on to the next part. The tripod mount. You got the tripod mount. We took the screw out of that. I told you it's just a little C-clamp. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the screw. We're going to put it through. You're going to take your wood mount, slip that right through there. And that's how I messed up the wood, because it hit just right. It's going to look like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this on a flat surface like so, and we're going to try and center this on the board. That looks pretty centered. And you're going to push the screw up like so. I pushed the screw up, and if you can see now, that's where the screw is right now. So we're going to try and mount that straight. You guys want to try and make it look straight. See what I'm saying? Alright, so what we're going to do is take the washer and put it right over the screw. So you should be looking like that. You see where the washer is? You can see the back there. Okay, and then you're going to take the screw, real simple, this ain't rocket science, and we're going to screw the screw down. Alright, so once you got the screw kind of down, we're going to try and make sure everything's level, make sure everything's straight to the best of your ability, because once you tighten this down, it's a pain in the butt. And we're just going to take this. You can get a wrench if you want to. I don't need to. My fingers are strong enough to hold this. And just tighten it down. Make it nice and tight. There you go. And that's what you should end up with. Nicely mounted. And then all we do is take the tripod right from here, slide it right in, and bam. Now you got your rig. Throw your lights on there, throw your mic, everything you need right there. If you got battery packs or you got monitors you want to hang off of it. This is what worked for me, guys. I saw a lot of people ask me, request to show you how I did this. I think it's a fairly simple thing. It was a pain in the butt to figure out. That's why I wanted to make a video to try and figure out, hey, how can we do this? It would have been a lot easier if this camera just had a mount on it. And the only other thing I wish it had was Wi-Fi, but I could have spent more money and got the Wi-Fi built into it. I just can't wait for them at this price point to put a mount on it. Just a stupid design in that aspect. I don't know what they were thinking. If you put a mic out jack, you should have a shotgun mic mount. I don't understand why they were doing that. Quick note, while I was putting back my camera, make sure you put the screw underneath the camcorder, not towards the battery. Make sure the screw is here, not here. Because if you put it there, you can't get your battery off. Make sure it's underneath the camcorder. Alright, so this is the mount. This is the basic setup. If you have any questions, post your comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Later, guys. Alright, so I'm doing an aerial view now. That almost fell over. That's great. Why are you falling? You thought I was a picture, didn't you? Make sure you like and subscribe. Do me a favor already.